In this video, I'm going to show you 5 live trades that we are currently in. And this is an extension from the last video I did, showing you the ones that I was watching and the ones that we were currently in. So today I'm going to go over all 5 of them and show you why I took each trade, what I was looking for, and just explain the VMS strategy to you so you can start back testing it on your own. Okay, first up is Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. I took this trade last Wednesday. Here's the shooting star. Here's the engulfing candle for the trigger of the shooting star setup. And this one had a large impulsive move right here, right before it did this. Now, in conjunction with that setup, we also had momentum. This line right here is momentum, and it was high. It wasn't super high, but it was at 84, and it made divergence right here. So that is a trigger for me that I have found after back testing this hundreds of times, that this setup right here is a really good one. And so we will take this setup every time. This is an A+ VMS setup, and it's volume, momentum, and structure. So here's the structure. The volume was at 81 on a 4-hour, and the 15-minute had a 97, 94, and a 92. So there was a lot of people getting in right here. The way that I use the position tool on TradingView is I will take the entry, and maybe I'll just show you an example here real quick. So let's say for some reason I think it's going to go down right here. So I take the position tool, and wherever price is at that moment, then that's where I put the position tool. So like right here, and then I'll take at the swing high right there, take the swing high, and then I'll add the ATR. This is the ATR. You just add those numbers to that, and that will give me my stop loss. Then I take my profit target and I bring it down. I'm looking to the left here, and I'm bringing it down to where I think price might go to. What's a logical place? Well, here is a very strong support area right in here, as you can see. So I would say price probably will come down to here. So I'm going to bring it down just a little bit right in there. Now, as you can see, we're at 1.91. We need to be at 2. And so I'll just move the entry here up to about 2. And that's where I would try to get in at. Whether it's a limit order or a market order, that's where I would want to be in. So that's how I do the position tool. And I use the same strategy on every one of my trades. Every one of them. Okay, so with this one, I think I went over that one well enough. So we're currently, the market is currently with us, but like I said, the market can do whatever the hell it wants, right? And so I'm thinking that this market is going to come down to this support right in here. Next one up is the Australian dollar to the Swiss franc. This is another one I took Wednesday of last week. It's kind of funny because there's some days I won't see anything, and then there's some days where we'll get a whole bunch of them. So this was a combination. I'm carrying over a couple of trades from last week, and then plus I've taken some already. Today's Wednesday. I think I'm in 2 new ones this week. So with this one, what happened? So we had a nice, this is not to me an impulsive move up, but we did have a strong move up. And this came into, although it's not, it hasn't been touched several times, this is an area zone where price reacted hard from. See that right there? So now price came back up to it, and that was where my trigger was. I've got an engulfing candle here. I've got a long wick on the up candle, which means it came way up here and got rejected all the way back down. Momentum is high and divergent and hooking down. Volume, the 1 hour was at 92. 15-minute, I had one at 91 and one at 92. So it's volume, momentum, and structure. Here's structure right here. There's volume, and there's momentum. Okay, those are the only three things that I use. And when you find a strategy, whether it's this one or something else, when you find a strategy that you have so much confidence in, it changes your whole attitude towards trading. You're no longer afraid of losing because you just don't lose. Overall, what I'm saying is that out of 10 trades, even if I lost 6 of them, I'm still in profit. Okay, so Swiss franc to the Japanese yen. And this one's going with us also, but has not made it, so anything can happen. Let me come in a little bit closer on this one. Can't quite see it. So this one broke through this resistance area, and there was nothing. You just watch it. I just watched it go all the way up here, but then it made a shooting star and an engulfing candle right here. Now look at momentum. See how momentum's really high, and then it starts to hook right there. See that hook? Okay. So right at that point, and that was at 7 a.m. my time. I take my trades. Most of my trades are taken between 5 and 8 a.m. And I'm talking like 9 out of 10. I just don't. 11 o'clock. I mean, I'm off doing other stuff. This business only takes like 1 or 2 hours a day. So here, 1 hour volume was at 88, and 15-minute was at 90 and 89, which is not great, but it's not bad either. I felt like this was a strong setup, and it's not an A plus, but it is a strong A. And so we'll just, when did I take this one? Yeah, I took this one yesterday. Look at that. Took it yesterday. All right, Canadian dollar to the Japanese yen. This one is currently moving against me somewhatly. I mean, we're still in profit, but look at these moves down. That was just incredible. That was awesome. Now, this particular trade I posted on TradingView. I think I post all of them on TradingView, actually, but prior to them happening. And this one I posted when the market was right about here, and I had this on there. Watch for rejection. To me, this was the rejection. That's what I was looking for. Look down here at momentum, see how it's high and hooking down, and it just happened to be at 100, which is, you don't see that very often. Plus, being the triple top here that it is, we went ahead and I think I put in a limit. No, I think I took this one at the market. But I'm going to move this line here. Whoop. No, just discard. Thank you. Whatever I did. All right. So where is my swing high? Here's my swing high right here, right at this level. So when I placed my stop, I went swing high plus ATR. Okay. And that's where my stop is and was from the beginning. So if you took your stop and put it right above this, right above the highest high in this resistance zone, which a lot of people do, if you do that, the big boys are hunting you. They are hunting for your stop. I guarantee it. And that ATR really helps out just by adding it to it. It's got to make sense for you, though, because if you move your stop further away, that means that the market has to go further in order to get your target. So those are judgment calls. New Zealand dollar to the Japanese yen is the last one I have for you. And this was another one that just made a very nice impulsive move up. I mean, that's crazy. Look at that. And as it's doing it, momentum is going up, 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 up. Now momentum here, if you look over to the right, momentum is at 100, 102, something like that. That's super high, guys. And then we had 2 red candles in a row, and the last one being an engulfing candle. And I'm trying to see what time. So that happened at 3 a.m. No, it didn't either. Happened at 7 a.m. So I came on this trade, I think it was somewhere here, and I don't remember if I put a limit order on this one or not. I think this might have been a market order. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was. And so anyhow, so we had, the 1 hour volume was at 93, and the 15-minute volume was at 93 also. So that told me this thing is going to go down. When you see volume high like this, and I don't think it goes over 100. I've never seen it over 100. I've seen 97, but I've never seen. So 93s are really high. And you can see what happened, man. Boom, just bottom fell out. Now, it didn't work for me yet, but as you can see, where my profit target is right here at a obvious point. So this is support. Let me just draw it out real quick. That's support, right? And that's where I've got my my profit target down there. So we'll see. I will keep you updated. Win, lose, or draw, I'll keep you updated. And this is, I truly believe in the VMS system. I've been doing this for about 6 months now. And it's just, it's a proven winner, man. So if you like it, if you like what we're doing, then you're more than welcome to come to our Facebook group here, and it's free to join. We have, you can see I post a lot of stuff, and I give you some little acorns here and there. This is just posted yesterday, and you can see right here, that was the post. So, and I post a lot of stuff on this free site, guys. Just take a look. Okay, goes on for a while. And so anyhow, good luck with your ventures. I hope everything's going great for you. And this is just possibly something you can take a look at, do some back testing with it. And all I'm saying here is that when you use momentum, and like momentum super high and it's hooking down, when you use that along with a good structure, impulsive move up, engulfing candle, and you have volume really high, then the chances of the market going in that direction are very high. So it might be your edge you're looking for. All right, everybody, I'm going to take off, and I will talk with you soon.